Well, hello everybody. My name is Elias Matos. I am one of the administrative assistants and on the media team here at Gambrell Street Baptist Church. We're right across from the seminary, so we get a lot of seminarians here. In the men's dorm, long ago, prior to we started in 1915, but prior to that is when they started at the seminary. We're just going to do a little church tour. Bear with us. It's a big church, but we'll try to do it really quickly. Let's do it. So we're walking into our main sanctuary. So we have our sanctuary here. We have our morning services, 10:30 every single Sunday, right in here. And we have our traditional service in here. So we have organ, piano, and our choir that sings in the loft. I'll show you the balcony up here and we can get a higher shot. And I'll show you even a little bit of the media. I won't do a media tour, but I'll show you a little bit of what it looks like. If you walk up these stairs on a Sunday morning, you will be tired. I've been doing this for years and I'm still very tired when I get up these stairs. But lots of seating up here. The amazing thing about this sanctuary is if you just say anything, anyone across the sanctuary is going to hear you. Like, I don't have to speak loud at all. It's very good for when you want to talk in church. You will be exposed. Here's where our media is. We have a really nice sized booth here and just a great blessing from God that we can even do this and live stream our stuff on YouTube. We do all of our live streaming on YouTube on Gambrell Street Baptist Church. You'll see a lot of, we do Wednesday night devotionals on there. See, I'm out of breath. Those stairs are killer.
You got the Mac Minis. How does that work out for you?
The Mac Minis, well, it's good when I have two. So I use two of them because one of them doing everything that we're doing with ProPresenter and live streaming, it just becomes a little bit too much. But the Mac Minis are really great if you can pair them together. Big blessing, and then we have two PTZ cameras down there. So it's really easy because we don't have to have people on a manned camera. And so we can have a little bit less people working, which is important because we don't have that many. But we do have a good group here, so that's great. We'll go ahead and go through the sanctuary here and get some shots here. We still have a lot of our Advent stuff up, so it's all decorated for Christmas still. It doesn't ever hurt, it still looks great.
It looks amazing. I'm glad the Christmas stuff is still up.
Yeah, the candles are all burned out. They've been on for a while.
What are the 4 candles? Do you remember?
Yeah. Hope, peace, joy, and love, and then the Christ candle in the middle.
Awesome.
So this is our main sanctuary. We do use hymnals for all of our singing, which is pretty cool. I think it's very rare. A lot of people don't use hymnals anymore, but you can sing, 4 parts, and if you don't, you just sing the melody. So we do that. And like I said before, we have choir up here, and I think that's really great. I'm in the choir personally. I love singing in the choir.
You guys are blessed with an organ and a piano player.
Yeah, we have 2 great musicians, Alan Lott on the piano. He's a prof at the seminary, and then Sue DeLetro on the organist. She's our financial secretary here as well, so she does multiple things. I'll take you through here, and we'll go into our welcome center. This is a little behind the scenes here for the people that come out of the choir, but that's where our baptistry is. It fills up all of the water right there. It's really nice to just be able to drain and
That's really easy.
Whenever you want. It hasn't been easy when it's old, but it's all fixed up now. So when you enter, we have a welcome center. You can get some coffee, some water. You can sit and just chat, have a group here that meets. And we also have a library this way. A lot of churches I don't think have libraries, and I think it's pretty unique that we have one. I just don't know how many people use it. But we have great librarians who put out our library and our books for the season.
To come and study if they wanted to?
Always, yeah. We have, Patrick here studies pretty regularly, so he studies in this welcome center, and then if anybody else wanted to, they could be in here to study. So this is probably the main study area for now that we would have. Now I'll show you what we have in this church. We're actually a church. We started long ago. I wish I could tell you when, but we're the Hennessy's church here. It's actually part of Gambrell Street. They've now become their own church, but they're still, every Sunday and Wednesday, they're here in this church. Just take you through it so you can see what it looks like. But it's a Spanish-speaking church. And Pastor George Swan is the pastor here. And this is the little area. It's very nice. I think it's very cozy. And I'm just so glad we're able to give it to them and let them have this space. Now we'll walk through the children's area. Have the baby Sunday school. We have music in here. I guess I can show it to you. We have two music. So this is basically the younger cherub choir sings in here. So a lot of little instruments and piano, and then we have great volunteers, Mary Frazier, Beverly Spivey, Heather Becker. They all are very good.
Is that the pastor
to our student?
Beverly?
Yes, she's
an awesome
one of the people who, she has a music background, so she's able to give in that capacity. It's really great. That is one of the biggest things about us is we're founded, I mean, aside strong biblical teaching, we love music. We love belting hymns. I grew up in this church, and I grew up as a little kid until I could hold my voice. I've been singing here. So I'm raised up in Gambrell's music program. So I don't know what that means, but I feel like I could hold a tune every now and then, but that's all credited to Gambrell Street Baptist Church. So then we have our toddlers here, and our preschoolers. I mean, one of the things that we, especially from my personal experience, that we do here is every child, no matter if you're 1 year old, you're gonna get a Sunday school lesson over Paul, Jesus, learning something. It may not be as long as what you're getting downstairs or when you're older, but one thing that we always do is we're gonna teach you the Bible. And that's something that I love about this is, we don't just do games, we don't just do, fun parties down here for the kids. We have fun, but we teach the Bible, and that's the most important thing that I personally love about the children's ministry is we don't go easy on y'all. We go in on the Bible, even if it gets confusing, oh well. It's always confusing, right? It doesn't ever get easier. Exactly. So we just have a lot of Sunday school rooms here for the children, and it just goes up in age. And then we'll just go this way. And so our Sunday school, that's another music room that basically is like the room I showed you guys over there, but this is for the older musicians. I say older, but they're, still in elementary school. We have Sunday school classes. Now all of our Sunday school classes are diverse. Like in room 100 here, that we'll probably just go through for fun, is where our young adults meet. This is also a really multi-purpose room. 100 is a multi-purpose room. So we have our ladies prayer meeting meets in here every single Wednesday at 10 a.m. Our Sunday school class meets in here. If we have any smaller event that we don't need a large room, we just come in here, and it's a really nice open space that we just use. So now we'll go through the office just for fun. So this is our office space. This is my office. It's a big old mess. That's just reality. I didn't clean it up. And then these are our offices here. Say hi, Suda. And so it's a nice little cozy space. We have our minister, our pastoral, young adults, and then a little media section here. So they come in whenever they want. And
we want to go to Dr. Jim Spivey's office.
You want to go in there?
Where's that at?
Yeah, it's right over here. So this is Dr. Spivey's office. He keeps it really nice and neat in here when it's not flooded from the storm. Lots of books and lots of commentaries. I come in here anytime I'm prepping for a sermon or anything that I teach on. I just come and get his
You want
commentaries.
preaching? Come to this church, man. It'll fill your soul with so much biblical knowledge and wisdom.
It's a blessing.
I've never met anyone who's quite as good as him.
I joke about how I have to like listen to the sermon a couple of times because, like we were talking about earlier, it's just a lot to digest, and sometimes it's hard to understand, but that's okay. So this is our office space. We'll probably go up to the upstairs, and then we'll go downstairs. So here we go.
Downstairs is my table, we get to eat some amazing food every Wednesday night.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna eat. We eat all the time, so we'll take the elevator. We'll make it easy for the legs.
If you guys need food and you don't have a lot of money, come on here on Wednesday night. We'll definitely feed you.
Yeah, if you're a student, you eat free. So, and if you're not a student, it's like $3. So, it's a really good blessing. We've been doing that for years. I couldn't even tell you how long we've been doing it.
Do the homeless eat free?
If they come, yeah, for sure.
That's awesome.
The homeless eat. We've had a few come just randomly, and they eat. Yeah, I mean, if we have it, they get to eat. So upstairs, it's a bit. It's also Sunday school. This is where our youth is up here. We have a Sunday school adult 4, so it's like 60s and 70-year-olds, maybe 50s. And then we have a little couple of other classrooms that just people can use whenever. So we'll go through that real fast. This is where our adult 4 meets. We also have a group that's called CC, and it's Classical Conversations, and they actually use these rooms on the side. It's a homeschool group that meets a lot of homeschoolers, that they do it at home, but then about every Thursday they come up here and they join together and they just hang out and learn together, and so it kind of makes it like you're not always at home. And we're blessed to be able to do that. This is another space for Sunday school class. This mainly is for handbells, so you'll see like on the board the notes, but we have a blessing of having a nice handbell group here, and I actually ring in that too, so it's really fun. I grew up ringing bells, and so the tables are they're usually here, but we're not meeting this week. And then just more classrooms if we want. We don't have that many classes like we used to, so we don't use the small rooms as much. And here is going to be the youth department.
What I love about this church is almost every room has a piano.
Yeah, there's a lot of pianos, and in a locked away place there's a lot of pianos. But here's the GSBC youth. I'm just so glad that they can have their own space, they can have their own fun, they can relax, and they can make as much in the top corner of the building. But Jennifer Johnson is our youth minister. She's been going here for a really long time, loves the Bible, loves the Lord, and the youth that we have here every Sunday and every Wednesday we have. They meet 9:15 just like everybody else, and they learn, and then they go to service. Hey, if you don't have this, what are you gonna do? Do it on the floor? So,
Exactly.
But a lot of this stuff was just donated to us, and we're able to use it. So,
You got a pool table too.
I'm thankful that, don't tell anybody, but sometimes when you get bored in the office, you come play some pool by yourself. It's all good. It makes it all better.
I don't want to play now because you're gonna school me. You've been practicing.
I don't know how to play very well. If I do, it's just luck. So this little area here is locked off, but it used to house a lot of stuff, but we kind of downsized to conserve some money and some space, as well as just getting a closer knit together so we're not so far apart, to make it feel a little bit closer as a family. I'll just show you this one more spot, and then we'll come down to the last part of the tour. I guess I can show you the baptistry since we're here.
That'd be awesome.
I know we got a top view.
I'd love to see a baptism at this church.
Hey, hopefully soon.
Since I've been down here for the past few months, I haven't seen one.
Hopefully soon, but this is where like the women's one is, and so you can change in here and get your robe, and then you come in
What
here.
temperature is the water?
Oof. I don't know. It's just warm. It's heated.
That's good.
I'm sure it's still cold if anytime you step into water, it gets a little bit cold, but it's definitely not freezing. And when it's inside, it kind of cools down to room temperature. So this is where we do the baptism. I'm with you, Patrick. I would love to see more baptisms, and a lot of our young people and old people, it doesn't matter who, get baptized. So now we'll probably just go to downstairs. So this is Maston Hall. This is our fellowship hall. It's also where we do a lot of we have dinner down here. We have our Tuesday night college group meets down here. We have our Wednesday night Bible studies meets down here. Anytime we have a fellowship, we meet down here. Basically, we do anything in this room. It's a multi-purpose. Say hi, Josh.
Hi, Josh.
Over here.
So this is where we do our Sunday evening service. We have a Sunday evening service about every week at 5 o'clock. And that's something that we've always done, but the one thing that we're just so blessed to be able to do is do a contemporary style. So in the morning we do 10:30 a.m. about a traditional style. Down here we have screens, and we sing contemporary music. Patrick, who's doing this filming, he does the guitar.
Just started recently. I'm so stoked.
Yeah,
what a
so
wonderful church this is.
He does the electric guitar here, and so like tonight we're gonna have dinner and we're gonna have a Bible study in this room. Let's go meet the chef. Today we're having sandwiches, so hey. Fred, say hi.
Hi.
We're shooting a video.
Okay. What's his man's name?
Patrick,
Patrick. Hi.
how are you?
Give a message
How you
to
doing?
the homeless people and why they should come on Wednesday nights to eat some food.
Well, you're not going to find a better meal in Fort Worth on a Wednesday than right here at Gambrell Street with our little friend Elias in charge. Good day.
He cooks the food, I just eat it.
Homeless people
So-
eat free.
Yeah, we have Japanese church here that we, like you were saying, long ago, I think they're their own church too, but they're able to be here on Sunday, so we can crowd together and worship God together. Well, let me just go ahead and pray. I just want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you made it this far, I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful. But let me lead us in a word of prayer, and then I'll tell you one last thing about the church. Dear God, I just thank you so much for this day. Lord, thank you for this opportunity. I thank you for Patrick, who just started this YouTube channel to spread your word and to spread your gospel. Lord, I just pray that you would be with each individual watching this, that they would be blessed. Lord, that in this new year, that they would feel your presence and your spirit. Lord, each person is going through something, whether it be something really, really positive or something really negative, deaths, new jobs, new experiences. And I just pray that you would meet them at a point of need, that they would listen to you. Lord, it's in your word, you say, draw near to me and you will draw near to us. So Lord, I pray that we would draw near to you daily, because we know in your word that you'll draw near to us. Lord, thank you so much, and be with each individual here. In Jesus' name, amen. Well, I would say the key thing, our slogan is loving God and loving you. So in the Bible, the Great Commission, we got to go out, we got to preach the gospel, and we got to love each other. And that's what we're doing here. That's been our mission for over 100 years. I think we're at 107 years now as a church. And so blessed to be able to be every single day doing the Lord's work. Our mission is loving God and loving you. We love Bible, we love exegetical preaching, and we love singing hymns, we love singing contemporary music. We love having a bunch of people come and volunteer, whether that be for the homeless, whether that be in the music department, in the children's area, in the youth. So many opportunities. We're just so thankful for any and all people who come and participate. And if you find yourself needing a church, or you need a place to plug in, give us a call here at Gambrell Street. If you want to find us on YouTube, Gambrell Street Baptist Church on YouTube. Our website is gambrellstreet.org. And so if you have any questions, or want to just call, I'll pick up the phone and I'll answer the call. Thank you, and so much for tuning in, and God bless.